All right, here we go. Next round is coming up right now. We have Rocke versus Raymond here. I'm not going to say the whole name because it's too long to say. We want these names to be short and sweet. And we got a PacMan versus... This is another matchup that we've seen a few times. Obviously, these players have played together, obviously, a few times. They've even played together quite a few times on stream, so we'll see how it goes. All right, obviously, spinning that first time, already popping that TNT, looking to feel each other out a little bit here. PacMan obviously wants to avoid that, and he does. Starting that climb, even with the wooden axe, is able to get some decent damage, 57% off that. PacMan obviously gets his hydrant up, gets set up. He's very formidable, especially when he gets his bell. Hasn't popped the bell just yet. Raymond's got to be real careful when he does. Here we go. Rocke is taking control of a little bit of stage presence here. Good stuff, but obviously this is what Steves do, getting their setup. This is exactly what Raymond wants to be doing, and the bell has come out. He's able to hit the bell, but it's got to be careful because it is so devastating, especially when hit off shield. That bell, so dangerous. Going for the grab, missed the grab, but caught the return. And just like I promised, BigM is coming in the house.
Hey there, what's up, gamers?
And just missed a forward smash destruction for PacMan.
Yeah. RamenRaymond kind of giving Rocke his own medicine, but there goes the bell up smash.
I was just mentioning how destructive it is whenever PacMan gets his bell set up. So destructive.
Yep. Also, little thing to point out there, that was good SDI from Rocke. He was getting, up tilted laddered, and he ended up falling out, and now Rocke and RamenRaymond practically in even.
They've played each other quite a bit, though, so you can tell that they know each other a little bit, been able to feel out their weaknesses a little bit more because neither are really giving
too much. Yeah, it most definitely, like, the amount they've played, it's not like the familiarity amount, but it's like the amount where they have to constantly be feeling each other out because these are two types of players that will pull out a new setup that you've never seen before just out of nowhere.
I wouldn't be surprised actually if that happens. If one of them decides after this first set that they want to try a different character, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Now, does Raymond, I know that I've seen Raymond's PacMan quite a few times, but does he main another character or is it just PacMan?
No, RamenRaymond, yeah, he's the Steve. Yeah. He only plays the Steve. He does have like a Jigglypuff that he pulls out. I've only seen it in Squad Strike, really.
I'm not even sure that would be a good idea in this matchup.
No, it's really probably going to be the little zombie, ride or die.
The little zombie. Sheesh. Everyone loves to hate Steve or the zombie.
Yeah, for sure. And honestly, I'm most definitely on the opposite side of that train. I actually love watching Steve play. Maybe it's because I haven't had to play Steve that much, but...
Yeah, Nintendo did so... the bell tolls once again. But I just love... as much as I hate playing against, as a Sora main, playing against somebody like Steve, I think Nintendo did an excellent job in designing him. Such a good job. I wish they had put more care into other characters.
Yeah, it's just like that DLC privilege, like, because... they have pretty much a whole development cycle to themselves. They come out so much better than a lot of other characters.
I take offense to that.
Yeah?
As the Sora.
Well, hey, honestly, for Sora being based off of Kingdom Hearts 1, I think they did a pretty good job, honestly. They nailed the Disney floatiness of him.
Yes.
And then, like in Kingdom Hearts 1, he wasn't that combo based. He had the 3-hit combo, and you could kind of mix up like you can in this game.
Yeah, it wasn't until Kingdom Hearts 2 that Valor form came out. And
he started going crazy.
Sheesh, that mining card, he's doing so good ledge pressure on that.
Yeah, that's like one of the big ticket items that you have to watch out when you're playing against Steve. If you can't play against minecart, you're in for a tough time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just you really just got to watch it. Really, any percentage either. It's not even just a great kill move. It's a great combo setup either. Because by the time you mash out of it, it feels almost like it it's harder to mash out of it sometimes. I don't know, maybe it's just me.
Yeah, and I mean, it most definitely scales some way with percent. I'm not sure exactly the numbers on that, but I'm sure Steve may for sure know. But
Oh, I bet they know.
funnily enough, it kind of could draw a parallel a little bit, kind of. It's a stretch, but to Bell, you know?
A little bit,
You
yeah.
kind of get hit by it, and you just hope that the Steve doesn't follow up off of the minecart.
And you would think that would be his only kit, but then you add Anvil, you add that down air. It's
Oh, man,
so
yeah.
destructive.
And then literally any diamond aerial. Like, when he pulls out that diamond, you're in for a tough one.
You're in for trouble, especially with those ladder combos.
Man, these two are going down to the wire.
I love it. That's exactly. Oh! Again!
Oh!
The bell tolls. You're going to
Oh.
hear it every single time, but man, PacMan mains, they just.
It works. Don't fix it.
I'm
you know?
not. Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But gosh, so after watching that, what's your assessment on Rocke's PacMan?
Yeah, so Rocke most definitely one of the best to do it. But it's tough because a lot of that was because Raymond was finding himself getting hit by Bell.
Yeah.
If Raymond makes a very good adaptation and finds himself, avoiding these bells, it is going to be a little bit harder for Rocke. But he was playing it patient enough where I think he's going to be able to seal out those stocks without Bell, with or without Bell.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's actually pretty good. I often find, because I watch a lot of Rocke, that sometimes he falls into a pitfall where he's looking for the bell kill too much, and then it kind of comes back to bite him if it doesn't land.
Yeah, that's one of the only negatives of Bell is if you can't get those setups patiently, and every character has that one thing, but especially with PacMan, if you can't get those setups, you're really going to have a tough time. But I do agree, I think Rocke can kill even without the Bell.
Yeah.
It just so happens that the Bell's amazing.
Yeah, it's just been working right now. So
Jeez.
on the other end, yeah, Ramen has to avoid those and get more combos like
Climb
these.
the ladder. That is 63%.
Yeah, they call that the spawn tower, my man.
Oh my gosh. And it's infuriating when you experience it because there's nothing you can do except pray you're able to just fall out of it somehow.
Yeah, pray you take 50 instead of 70.
Pray you just take 50. It's very much like a Sheik combo.
Hey, yo!
Oh.
I love the block stopgap there. So even if Rocke did mash out, he would have got hit by that up smash, but there goes Bell.
Like we just talked about the Bell, but still was able to close it with that forward smash.
Oh, I love the anti-Steve tech. So when they're crafting, you can just push them right off. But RamenRaymond's still able to get diamonds regardless, so.
Absolutely, and as soon as he's able to utilize that here pretty soon, it's going to be really dangerous, especially at 123%. And with the block on the wall, such great prep.
Yep, there goes the back air.
Yep, expecting it to come out.
Yeah, so like, if you mash well, you don't get hit by the up smash. But if you do mash well, you get hit by that back air. It's really a catch-22, if you will.
Yeah, it's really which one would you prefer to get hit by, and unfortunately, that was the wrong option that you wanted.
Yeah, it's hard to tell if there was even a right one. Oh, the Bell?
The Bell was able to again!
Oh, he went for the forward smash. That would have killed, but it didn't connect.
Killing at 75% would have been just an entire frustration.
Yeah. And I mean, like, for the most part, like, outside of the Bell kills, this has been a war of attrition. Like, these guys are living to high percents, but the big difference maker is Rocke is landing that Bell, and that bonus fruit has been giving him a lot of mileage.
Yeah, the neutral game has been so good on both ends, but the Bell has just made all the difference. And on the other side of it, though, it's been the minecart. It's been that being able to get him off him. Oh, wasting the Bell there, expecting to be able to hit him from below.
Yeah, Bell meets minecart. The minecart tolls the Bell, and that sends your stock. Well, I think you can finish that.
God, it's so frustrating. Except for a PacMan.
Yeah, PacMan is jiving it up. You see that big old smile.
He's loving it. That's why, because he has a Bell that makes people super frustrated.
Oh! Forget the Bell. Just whip out the F smash.
Forward smash to end it out. And you've actually seen that a few times during this tournament, especially especially on stream. You see a lot of these people who shouldn't fall to that just raw that raw smash. Somehow, I think it's the pressure. I don't know, but
it's
just
for sure.
To it.
Yeah, it's for sure like the conditioning. Like there's a lot of like minuscule things that happen when you're playing against Rocke that, while on paper it looks like, oh, I just got hit by a raw F smash, but what he's doing stuff like throwing bells at you, conditioning you to hold shield or try to catch the Bell. He's just waiting for you to loosen up your guard and be like, I'm worrying about Bell, and then he throws it back to day one tactics, just throwing out F smash. You know,
Yeah.
you get on like this other plane of worrying about everything Pac-Man can do, and then he just F smashes you. You know?
Yeah,